Alright, so I have to document a video, and I am doing it with everything out because they have constipated me for over 24 hours with my food. As of right now, when I went back to look at other videos and I said that they constipated me, you could actually physically see the difference in like the constipation and what they have done to my body. Um, you can actually see like where they're storing the extra and where it's being stretched out at and what's not supposed to be there. And my nose sound like it's stuffed up because they are trying to destroy my sinuses. But this is why the excess won't go anywhere, because they keep trapping it in places where it does not belong, to where my body has to forcibly digest food against its will, and they put it in my thighs as well. So, due to them retaining so much fluid and so much food, they've been forcibly causing paronychia in my toe. And excuse me, I have the window open due to them sending helicopters throughout the night to cause sleep deprivation. I have both phones recording, and since the windows are open, with them being so intelligent, they're either utilizing frog noises to create a noise campaign throughout the night so that I'm forced to close the windows so that they can then utilize any frequency they want, or they are attacking the frogs with the frequencies to where they're forcing the frogs to make all the noise all night. The frogs don't usually make that noise, and I usually record every single night. So comparing different nights to tonight is very simple. They have also started hitting my teeth, but I also know that it's the copper that's on my foot that's hitting my toe. So I had to take the ring and the silicone ring off my toe and just use a long wire of copper to heal the paronychia that they were causing in my toe, because they wanted me to stop going to the gym to work out. And they're using that copper to its fullest potential. They're also using, this is day 2 of eating chickpeas and adding protein to my diet to make my body stronger. So by adding proteins to my diet to make my body stronger, they are attacking me a lot more, a lot harder, because they don't want strong targeted individuals. They need to destroy muscle, deteriorate health, destroy cells. They are utilizing water to carry out electrical currents, as well as sending lots and lots of frequencies to my brain, to my body, to cause sleep deprivation. I'm putting my armor back on because they are sending frequencies to my waist and to my head. They are feels like they're trying to stop blood from flowing to my head and cause a brain aneurysm or a blood clot with the frequencies in illegal internal surgeries that they create with the nanotechnology. Again, this is the FBI, this is the CIA, this is DARPA military technology, this is the United States government. These are organizations attacking one person, not just one person. They're attacking many targeted individuals. They torture many people. And when they cannot control you anymore, they try to kill you. Instead, I figured out ways to survive, but I refuse to remove certain foods out of my diet, which is chickpeas. It is the only way I can get protein enough to keep my body strong. I don't eat meat. And they keep trying to cause teeth decay in my teeth. They've been trying to for years, and I've been staving them off. and they keep trying and trying and trying and trying because they are relentless in their efforts to destroy me from top to bottom, until I either unalive myself, which is what Amy Eskridge and Virginia Gaffrey, these are the scenarios that they were put in: torture until they were forced to unalive themselves, or Myra May, where he was forced to harm others to get the news and media's attention about what the United States government was putting him through, covert weapon torture systems, or James Tilly Matthews, who was mentally institutionalized uh, due to uh, exposing corruption. And then you have, I'm sorry, I had to go way back on that one. And then you have so many, I think it's D'Angelo Brown, and then all these other people who are falsely incarcerated due to the United States forcing them, torturing them to the point where they harmed others, except that they didn't kill themselves. They weren't murdered while in the middle of committing the act. They were actually just thrown in jail and then forgotten. And that's it. This is a torture that I'm going through 24/7. These are their sleep deprivation tactics. So forced constipation, torturing the body with frequencies, noise campaign that sounds natural in nature, frogs, a constant cricket noise that is constantly going on that's just far too loud, helicopters flying over the house and being recorded. I guess they stopped the sirens a little while ago because it was a little too obvious in the noise campaigns. So they started using natural sounds, but the natural sounds just sound too loud compared to other nights. It's loud on certain nights and not as loud on other nights. And then in the distance, you hear the revving of engines that are also far too loud. So this is how they torture me to be sleep deprived. And I'm fine, I promise you, I'm good. Everything literally, it needs to be documented from. So I seen a video where I was just so exhausted, and how I overcame that video, and how I built armor and I took medicine and how I took care of myself to overcome that video. I like videos like this. I do. Because it's raw. You can't fake this bullshit. You can't fake what you're going through when you're going through it. You can't fake it. It's extremely authentic. Everything that's happening, everything that's being explained, everything that's being recorded, you can't fake it. So I like going back and watching videos like that because it makes it more real. A lot of people aren't in positions to be uh, mentally stable and structured and standing firm within themselves to focus enough to make videos like this, especially when the United States has their ultimate weapon on you and it's causing so much chaos. It's psychological warfare. So I'm proud of myself when it comes to nights like this, and I survive and I go to work and I still do a good job and I still put my best foot forward and I still make them look like shit.